Hi guys, it's early Saturday morning, been a long week. Been working on the head saw, putting a new scanner in. It's been a bit of a project, but it's going. Gutted out the cab, and Derek and Pooh and them's done some redoing, and Chad come in and did a bunch of wiring, put a panel in. This here, we hung up these panels. These are kind of the brains behind it, I assume. Don't know a lot about it. Chad's landed all the wires and stuff and got this thing ready to go. Ran new wires in from the carriage. It goes all back to the carriage. Got a new box mounted in back here. So that's the brain, no, I ain't got no brains in, it's just wire connectors. And added a valve and welded a piece on the bottom of the side of the track here for encoder wheel, because this thing has to know how far the carriage is moving. As far as distance as it's scanning, because it scans in a curtain kind of, or scans, has the rigs moving, it needs to know where the log's. Kind of tired. Been a long week, tired, but Dan's coming out here. We're gonna start hooking things up.
Yeah, but it's good to know that
Scoot your seat up, Mike.
Coming off size. Really, I guess the main thing is the cant. Well, you don't saw down to a cant, so you probably won't know it a whole lot, but it does affect the scanner. That's just decal.
Okay.
Explain what it affects. It's basically, you wear underneath, you do work underneath, you want to go through this decalibration. And the main purpose is to get your cant correct, but you don't saw down to a cant very often. You wouldn't notice it a whole lot.
Yeah, 12 and 7/8 is probably 30 seconds. Yeah, 12. Yeah, damn it, 30 seconds. It's right in the middle. Yeah. 12, 7/8 and 30 seconds. Okay, so we got 12, 7/8 and a 30-second. Okay.
Go ahead over here so you can operate the screen.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You're gonna do it.
Okay.
And the knee setup and the knee calibration. And we're measuring the first knee. So you click on the gray, yeah, and it's 12. And then see the 7/8, and then there's a 30-second right after it. Yeah, that's the one. That's all you have to do.
Now go to the second knee.
Yep. So when you get does this show your controls too?
Okay.
So when you get power back, or you just turn on the power, it's going to come up with a screen like that, and it's not ready to go yet. And you can check if it's ready to go by clicking on this button. This thing's in tablet mode, and so.
I'm so tired. Dan wore me out this weekend, hooking this thing in. But I'll show y'all how it turned out. He worked my butt off this weekend. Got all this stuff hooked up. He's going through Sawyer training now. We had to put this in. New probes, new boxes, new servo valves. This box is all new. Got the encoder wheel hooked up. Hooked in this valve, this wasn't on here. Rewired everything in that box. Ran all new wires up the pantograph. So what we got going on here is Dan's taking us through everything. He's teaching us how to set things up and
get things rolling. There he's showing joystick controls and stuff like that, and trying to teach us how to run the scanner, trying to teach us how to log in downtime, how to set saw thicknesses, how to set parameters, how to adjust the carriage.
Stop gate up.
Yep.
You tell me up there what's up and down.
No, we didn't put that up.
Yeah. That's over here.
Yeah.
The knees to the saws, yeah, just how to calibrate things. We still got a ways to go. We still got a few things we need to change. Dan, I need to get back a hold of you, bub. There's a few things I need to run past you here, and now when I get all said and done, Dan will finally set me up to where I can log on to Clearman's internet system or whatever on their web. I don't know how to say it. I'll be able to log on their controls online and adjust and accommodate and modify things. Pooh's wanting me to change a few knickknacks on it and stuff like that, and I want to what was I wanting to set? I was wanting to change a setting on something too myself. I forget what that was, but anyways, I'm getting the cart ahead of the horse. What we're doing right here is basically Derek's got to go take care of some stuff he's got going on that I don't need to be talking about, but he's kind of the big dog on that stuff, and we want to make sure this morning that Derek gets a turn at this and goes over everything with Dan, so it's kind of locked in the vault, because we'll kind of use him for the we all kind of use Derek for the department master type of thing. So we want to make sure Derek's got this down before he leaves. And then me and Pooh, Pooh's going to step in because he's going to be operating. He's going to be running at 90% of the time. So we'll then Dan's going to get Pooh in the seat. And I'm just trying to soak everything up like a sponge, so I can be there to diagnose problems or saw a little bit maybe, but mostly just there to diagnose problems, to help Pooh and him out and be able to communicate back to Dan when they get an issue or something to that nature. I think this log here was a pallet stock log, I believe. Why does that look like a big red oak? It looks like a big red oak to me. It is a big red oak. Well, when we start back up, I'm gonna kick back in there. He's adjusting the saw. We had trouble with the saw when we started up. It was been having a grinding issue with the saw on grinding our teeth, and it's kind of showing up here, trying to lay over on us in a big chunk. But we're going to start off when I come back to y'all. We're going to start up on ash is what we're going to start sawing. I don't know why I can't remember why this red oak's on here, but it's a big piece of red oak. But we switch off on ash, and so when we really kick the machine off, this thing's really going to be trucking through some ash when we first get it going. So we're trying to get things in, and you could set different species in the system to where you can make a quick set. So say like if you roll up a couple pallet stock logs on there, you can boop, hit species B, and then all of a sudden species B becomes whatever you type it in as, pallet, whatever. I think pallet setup is species D. You got A, B, C, and D, and then you just kind of change your settings in there to accommodate. So if you get an order that's got a special thickness like 4/4, 8/4, 5/4, and when thing, one ore we get is thick 4/4. So it's 4/4 that's sawed out as 1.23 something inches. So, you know, you can set, you know, depending, and I think that's a hickory or whatever, but you can set things to different things, and you just punch it in with a quick set. This thing is super awesome. It calculates your footage, get your minimum size opening face, so you can get your opening face right out there to the outside, because you're trying to stay on the outside of the defect zone. So it's crucial to be able to set up outside that thing, you know. But I'll shut up for the rest of this and let y'all see us kind of get it up and rolling, kind of work through our bugs and start getting moving. Noticing that scanner screen up there, how the logs picked out and changes in the scanner screen up there on the right.
This has been very stressful for me, putting this thing in, but it's finally starting to run pretty good. Eli's come back. He can only work for a certain amount of time. He's retired, but he's allowed to work a certain amount of time. So he's having a blast. He's been off work for multiple weeks. We're starting on ash. Some of it's old. And Price finally come back and started to it. Here's the scanner now. Now watch for the lasers. Got the encoder wheel down here. And this encoder wheel tells the computer where the carriage is. See it hanging down there, that little, there it goes.
just wanted to thank everybody for watching. Thank you for everything you all do for us as far as support and all that stuff. Don't think it fall on deaf ears. If anybody ever wants anything, go to loggerway.com, and we got all the shirts and hats and all that mess if you want any gear. And leave me likes and thumbs up and all that mess if you like this thing. And don't forget to ring the bell and all the buttons and stuff. Thanks, everybody. Hope everybody has a wonderful day. And don't forget to smile.